Today, I bought these fake Lego minifigures off of Mercari so I could review them for you guys and let you know what I think. But before I actually start the video, if you guys could go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, it really means so much to me and I appreciate it. And leave a comment if you like the video. So in this package, there are some fake Legos. There should be 4 fake Lego minifigures that I got off of Mercari. These were obviously fake. They were not being advertised as Lego, so I knew they were fake before I bought them. Do not worry about me being scammed. I will never be scammed. Uh-oh, I think I just jinxed myself. But join me today as I get scanned by a fake Lego person on Mercari. So, without further ado, this is B&D Bricks. Let's open the package and get into the video. Opening this little bit, this flap-ish thing. This is actually a really nice package, I would say, even for fake Lego. But I have these 2 packages in here, which you might be able to kind of tell what they are. Plus, so those are the same thing, but if I get these guys out, so there are 4 total fake Legos here, fake Lego minifigures. I'm going to go ahead and put them together. You might be able to see right now, look at that helmet. So, really, the reason that I bought these is because these are figures that Lego themselves do not make. These are figures that I wish Lego would make, but they have not. So, in order to go against that, I have decided to buy these fake Legos off of Mercari. With one of these packages open, you can sort of see what this is if I pick him up and feel the bits, actually. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, actually. Surprisingly enough, this figure is really nicely printed with 360 and everything. For a fake Lego, we've got this one head, and then there's another head that actually came with it. But I'm going to go ahead and assemble all of these bits so you guys can see what it is. But wow, I'm actually pretty impressed for fake Lego. At this point, I'm part way through assembling this figure, but I just wanted to take a second to show you guys. If you look in at the head, if it'll load, you can sort of see there. There's no Lego logo. This is not Lego brand. This is 100% fake, but it does actually feel a lot like real Lego. Honestly, as of right now, I think I would recommend this. So as you can now see with this figure fully assembled, this is actually a Purge Trooper from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the video game with Cal Kestis. And this is one of the, not commanders, but this is one of the, I don't even know what they're called, but this guy has a staff. You know, he's one of the staff ones. But staff or staffless, this fake minifigure actually comes with not one really cool looking, but 2 custom clone blasters, or just custom blasters in general, plus a spare head in a slightly darker skin tone if you want like that. But just looking at this straight on like this, not only is the printing great, I prefer the helmet actually to some of the custom ones like Clone Army Customs. They've got this comma, which actually is pretty good. It did tear, actually. I'm not going to take this off, but you can see sort of right there, it's stuck in there. It did tear when I was assembling it, which is not great, but overall, I think that's pretty good. It also came with this base plate and a spare hand. So one thing with this is that the hands and the arms, actually, if you look at them, while they're great, they were not attached to the body, but the torso and legs were attached. And one thing that I find when I have actually in the past bought some custom Legos, is that generally they tend to come completely assembled, and I don't really like that very much, and I find that that kind of makes it not quite as good. But yeah, it's fine. As you can see sort of a little bit there, the legs are not perfectly like to scale with Legos, because this is obviously a fake thing, but it's the size of Legos, and it's just not great. But honestly, I don't really care. I think that this looks really cool. But moving all of that to the side and looking at the second minifigure that I got, which I'll go ahead and take out now. You can probably tell what it is, but this figure is a Jedi Temple Guard, which I am so happy with. I really like these minifigures, and I put in my CMF series video, which will be in the iCard in the corner, that I really, really hoped that we would get these guys in like a Star Wars CMF, but since that is obviously never going to happen, I'm glad to have gotten these, which I have 2 of. But there are some things I want to point out about this minifigure. First of all, the printing is phenomenal. I mean, like, come on. If Lego doesn't do better than that, I'm going to buy more of these, honestly. Then I want to look at the pieces so you can see similarly to with the other one, which I didn't really talk about too much. But with both of these guys here, you can see these are using pieces from official Lego molds, like the same shape and size and everything. But they're actually not Lego brand, which is fine with me, honestly. I'm pretty brand loyal to Lego, but when custom stuff is cool or fake stuff is really cool, I'm going to buy it. But on this lightsaber blade, they actually have 2 of the shorter sort of staff pieces in the gold lightsaber color, which is very clear, by the way. No bubbles or anything. And a golden hilt, which looks slightly more like, I think the word, I don't know what the word is. I would call it puffy. A slightly more puffy gold than actual Lego. But it just, in any case, I think that it looks not quite as good, but I'm happy enough with it that I don't care. Plus, the printing on this, it looks so, like, animated, but not in the way that, like, I hate animated Clone Trooper designs, you know? I just think it looks really good. Just, like, really, really good. Now, just a couple more things I want to talk about. First of all, looking at that face print with actual gold printing, like it looks actually reflective and chrome, which is awesome. And then the helmet mold. So if you look at this helmet on first glance, it actually looks really similar to Lego's, especially if you're looking at it just head on. But if you look at it from above, you can see it's different shaping, and I actually think it looks much better. For example, putting Legos on this figure, you can see it really doesn't cover the neck. It doesn't look as hoodie. And obviously, this is not the newer model like you have on Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan, but it does not look quite as good as this one. But that is one case where fake Lego is actually better than Lego, like real Lego, which is crazy to me. Now onto the third minifigure, which is another one of these Purge Troopers, except this one is a slight variation. It actually has a pauldron, because this is a commander or something. But I actually am really glad that these guys are slightly different, because it gives it some variation, you know? Again, with the same accessories as you can see. But this time I gave him an actual blaster, although I may switch which weapons they have. Looking at this guy's legs and torso and helmet compared to this guy, you can see that they're relatively the same, which is great because consistency in printing, especially on these visors and stuff, is key. So that is awesome to see. But with all of these guys assembled, you can see I got this total for about $22, which is insane. Like, it's literally insane how cheap this is to get these 4 awesome, basically custom minifigures. And I would 100% recommend this. The Mercari seller for this is Bob the Bricker. He is very pleasant to work with. I'm so glad I got these. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought and what you want to see in the next one. And I'll see you.